following is an account from the chemist George Wilson on the amputation of his diseased foot in 1843, 3 years before the advent of anesthesia. Quote, "During the operation, in spite of the pain it occasioned, my senses were preternaturally acute, as I have been told they generally are in patients in such circumstances. I watched all that the surgeons did with a fascinated intensity. I still recall with unwelcome vividness the spreading out of the instruments, the twisting of the tourniquet, the first incision, the fingering of the sword bone, the sponge pressed on the flap, the tying of the blood vessels, the stitching of the skin, the bloody dismembered limb lying on the floor. Of the agony it occasioned I will say nothing. Suffering so great as I underwent cannot be expressed in words, and thus fortunately cannot be recalled. The particular pangs are now forgotten, but the black whirlwind of emotion, the horror of great darkness, and a sense of desertion by God and man, bordering close upon despair, which swept through my mind and overwhelmed my heart, I can never forget, however gladly I would do so." End quote. He survived and recovered from the ordeal, and several years later, with the advent of chloroform in 1846, submitted his account to the surgeon James Simpson to bolster the case for widespread adoption of anesthesia at a time when some of the medical establishment referred to its use as a needless luxury.